Oh, finally, it lets me go.
Hi.
But yeah,
We're back.
you're completely wrong for all of this, Matt.
Okay, prove
I'm
to me that you
trying to be
haven't
a better
stolen
person.
content. Prove to me you haven't stolen content.
Who's the one making fun of someone when you're kicking them down? Like, come on, come on now.
What are you talking about?
Eric, can we remove him? Because he's making me extremely nervous.
I don't really care how you feel. Tell me that you have not stolen content. Look me in the eyes and say you have not stolen people's photos.
Not within at least 2 months.
Is 2 months a long time to you?
I'm 19. What would you expect? 2 months is a very long time to me.
What? It doesn't matter how old you are. You don't steal people's content.
Well, you don't make fun of people who don't deserve it, who's trying to make themselves better.
You do deserve it because you steal from people. I've never stolen content in my life. Don't lie. Stop the lying.
Oh no, that's a damn
lie. Okay, Jonathan. Anyway, you have stolen people's content.
There's a reason why people don't fuck with you.
You've stolen
because you're a horrible person.
You stole photos.
At least when I'm a horrible person, I can admit when I'm wrong and apologize to people. You never do.
Okay, how about this then? Let's go down a different route. Name one bad thing I've done.
Make fun of people.
Such as?
Huh.
You make fun of me constantly. You lie about things that I've done.
All I did was mock you in a dance video. That's it.
Plenty of dance videos, and that isn't even called for.
Again,
I may not be the best dancer in this community, but I can dance decently.
Apparently you're having some trouble here. I mocked you in the dance video because you have stolen from people, and that pisses me off.
Okay, why are we talking about making fun of people when this is about me apologizing on the phone and it meaning
because
when I'm wrong?
Because it's not sincere.
I never agreed to having Matt on the live with us.
I don't care what you agreed to. Besides, you're not running it. This other guy is.
Technically, he is, but without him convincing me, I wouldn't have done this at all. I would have kept going on.
I'm not even insulting you right now or yelling at you. I'm talking to you. Stop being nervous and just talk to me. I am telling you. You're 19. Okay. When I was 19, I knew that stealing from people was wrong. Why don't you know that?
Yeah, I do know that. That's common sense.
Then why do you do it?
The same reason that you make fun of people and make conspiracy videos.
Well, I haven't done that, but let's just say hypothetically I have. What would be the reason?
Because you believe that something's amiss here. Like 9/11 was an inside job, or JFK is really living in Scotland with Janis Joplin.
Well, what does conspiracy theories have to do with stealing people's photographs? That's not the same thing.
True, but
I'm
wrong, and I will remove every stolen bit of content once I get off the live. You have my assurance of that.
I think you should. I genuinely think you should, because it's not right. And I'll make you a promise. If you delete off your Instagram the pictures you've stolen, the videos you've stolen, the video that you screen recorded off of my page, and other stuff too.
I got rid of that the night that I DM'd you.
I have the link right now. I still have the link. What are you talking about?
Well, maybe you didn't go through. I'll go check.
Okay, by all means do that. But listen, I'll make you a promise. Here's the promise. If you delete the stuff off of your Instagram and YouTube that is not made by you, I will delete that fucking dance video.
Bet.
100%.
You got any other questions?
One question. Do we know who runs the
MJ Phantom Exposure, for Christ's sakes?
Who runs
that guy?
I can't even make fun of you when I feel bad for you.
Here, this, you and I can actually agree on something. That guy is a fucking prick.
Like, even I can agree with Matt that he's a prick. Some of the things he does, not only to me, but to other people, is just sad. Like, well, even I have to look at him and say, wow.
Jonathan, he only made one video on you. He's made like 6 on me.
He's planning on making a second part, which
That whole video is the reason why I had to stop all of this.
Yeah.
Well, in a way, that's a good thing, because if MJ Phantom Exposure telling the truth about you...
No, because he made up the thing about the CGI. I've never told anybody about CGI.
Yeah, the CGI thing confused me too, but he was actually right when he said that you've stolen from people. He was right about that.
True.
So, whereas with me, he just lied about everything. Fucking ridiculous. And then the worst thing about him too is he admitted to me that he did, and he keeps the videos up anyway.
I just hate what he did to Joey with that clown video. I actually cried.
Well, that was minor. A clown video is nothing. He's called me like literally criminal names. I should fucking like the thing is, I told him. I said if I ever knew who he was, like
some of the things he does is kind of funny.
He's got some humor in him, but he's still a dickhead. And the thing is, I've told him. I've said, like, if I find out who you are by name, I'm suing him because I can literally charge him for fraudulent claims.
Yeah, if I find out who he is, I'm most likely going to go to jail for kicking his ass. Because some of the things that he does, he really needs to get his ass beat.
It has to be someone we know.
And I've looked into it so many times, and I can't find any links towards it. There's
like
only one, but it's a dead end.
It's nobody we know. The most I was able to do is get his IP address. He lives in the UK. That's all I know.
Like I said,
well, that's the start.
I was DMing Dangerous Moonwalker or Jonathan about this, and
wait, did you say, I can't even believe that you asked me. Was that me?
Oh, me?
Why would I be behind an account that makes fun of myself? I mean, that would be profitable, but that's just wrong. There's so many standards to make fun of so many people.
Like I said, like I tried to like study the editing style.
Yeah. To Yesy Elvis. Yeah. Scarabite and I were talking about it, and he sent him the link to get the IP address. Yeah.
Scarabite sent it?
Yeah, Scarabite and I were planning the whole thing, and then he's like, yeah, what I'll do is I'll put a link in the thing, and, well, here's the thing. To be more specific, it actually wasn't MJFE's IP, it was actually his friend. There was this guy on Instagram with the username CRJ8, something like that, and he's the one, he claimed to be a friend of MJFE and people make videos. A lot of my friends and Scarabite theorized that it's actually the same guy, but he claimed to be a friend of his. We got his IP. I just assumed that they live in the same country. So.
And another thing about Lollipop MLE, I never agreed to help her with securing the rights to the Triumph and Bad albums. Those are just something that I had in my Apple library.
Well, according to Lollipop, by the way, this is not actually I shouldn't say Lollipop because there's actually multiple people. But another thing that I really don't like that you've done. You have made death threats to a lot of people. Cut that fucking
but at least out. Then I had apologized right after I had cooled down and admit where I was wrong. But
I don't care how angry
even with some of the situations, people have sent death threats to me, and I was just returning a favor. They never talked about that.
First of all, if you receive them, block them. But as far as giving them, don't. That is disgusting. Block anybody who gives them to you, and don't you give them to other people either, because those people can charge you. In the same way that you can charge people who gave it to you, they can charge you as well for doing the same shit.
I got a question though. How come you sound so American if you live in Canada?
How do I sound American?
Yes.
No, how?
Doesn't he sound American?
Sound American?
You sound like someone that would belong on Fox News, literally.
Well, anyway, I'm not American, so.
You literally sound the most American that you can be. Like, there's no hint that you were ever Canadian.
I'm Canadian and Italian. That's what I am.
Now that makes sense.
Oh, by the way, thank you for Yesy Elvis. Actually, there's that too. Stop with the touring shit. All of your videos are in your bedroom. Stop with the touring crap. Just stop.
Yeah, about that, I was just going along with it. When I say that I'm going to Africa or when I'm going to Europe, I'm just, lying blatantly. Like, I put it in the titles that,
I don't really know what your intent is with that. I don't know what
you're in my bedroom. I've never toured anywhere else but my mother's home and my loft in Atlanta.
According to your really old Facebook fan page that you don't use anymore.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Do you know about that? I forgot about it.
I looked up because it's hilarious. Now here's the thing about it though.
I did it in like 2019.
You posted on there that basically you admitted that, oh yeah, I'm not really touring. This is all just like it's fake for fun. But here's the problem. Here's the problem that I don't think you understand is that when people see all the dishonesty, they combine it. It's a collective because they go the death threats, the stealing content, the fake touring. They put all those things together and go, yeah, he's not just lying about one thing or two things or three things. He's lying about multiple things, and that's why you get so much hatred from people calling you out, saying, you're not respectful, you're dishonest, you're not loyal. Like, just stop. Like, I also dance almost entirely in my apartments, but I don't fucking claim that I'm somewhere else. I don't put a green screen or shit like that. I'm in my apartment. Yippee. I don't dance on the stage. I don't have the balls for that. I admit to that shit.
I mean, people ask me, am I in different countries whenever I perform, and I always tell them, no, I'm in my bedroom.
Okay, well then stop calling it tour. Like even the video, the Who Is It tour? Come on.
It's just the title. That's it.
I mean, yeah, it is.
Okay, but you know what the word tour
it's an
means.
entire tour inspired by my favorite song.
What? Anyway, you know what the word tour means, don't you?
Yeah, multiple shows.
No, tour means that you're traveling.
So what? Should I just name them concerts?
How about just dance tribute?
Or a performance, like dance performance.
Just call it like Michael Jackson, Billie Jean, and then put in brackets like Dangerous Moonwalker Dance Tribute. Like, very basic, straightforward, and most importantly, it's honest.
Fair enough.
And lastly, because now that I'm actually talking to you, I want to keep as much as possible. I want you to name, because I don't know if maybe you convinced yourself of things, heard things from people, or just straight up made it up, but tell me anything negative you've heard about me or think about me, and I want to clear things up.
The sex tape thing where you received news from that girl. I want to know the true story about that.
That's already been debunked. Didn't you see the videos?
No, I just saw it from NJ Phantom Exposure before he started hacking on me.
Well, first of all, he wasn't even claiming sex tape. He was claiming a sex, I guess, harassment screenshot. But anyway, in the video I made debunking it, if you look at the username, it says MattsFTR.1, and my username is just MattsFTR1. There's no dot there. So it was somebody, I don't know who, but it was somebody pretending to be me, which was fucking cool.
That's just cold. Yeah.
And apparently the girl's name was, who was the name? I forgot the name of the girl, but I had never seen the username before, and also if you look at the actual text boxes, the person who was me kept using emojis. Like, have I ever talked with emojis in my fucking life? Emojis is not my style, like, even partially.
Honestly, I can say the same thing. I don't like to use emojis whenever I talk to people.
Well, my thing is, I think emojis are just childish, but yeah, that's why I don't do it. What else?
Oh yeah, I heard that you were a Nazi.
What?
Well, it depends. A lot.
That you were a Nazi.
Hey, Matt.
The thing is, a lot of people have their weird definitions of what a Nazi even is. So that's. Hang on a second, Nick. What?
Do you mind if I post the debate to my YouTube channel? I just screen recorded it.
Oh,
go ahead.
Lord. This was Matt.
Right.
This was the idea the entire time to get me and Matt to debate.
Anyway,
also not, but I mean.
Hang on, Nicholas. Tell me what you think would make me a Nazi.
I don't know, hating Jews, Jewish people. I don't know.
Hating Polish people. That's definitely one.
Repeat that again.
Hating Polish people. That's definitely one.
When have I ever hated on a Polish?
No, I'm just saying that would definitely be a factor into you being a Nazi. I'm not
saying
like I'm just saying like
name something I've actually done that would insinuate that.
Pretty much hating people that isn't from Catholic descent, maybe Christianity or.
Well, I mean,
I hate all religion. I hate all religion, and disliking disliking religion does not make you a Nazi at all.
True, but.
I dislike religion because it's corrupt. Why would I support religion when religion is all about control? It's all about
how do you feel about Catholicism?
And if you talk about Christianity, for example, stoning gay people, hating gay people, fuck genocide, fuck all that shit. Why would I support it? Religion is corrupt. That's a fact. What else?
Yikes.
Do you believe in any religion?
No, I believe in spirituality, not religion.
All right.
I don't even.
I actually, just a question. I actually haven't looked into spirituality or whatever, but can you explain what it is? Because I haven't looked into it at all.
So basically, the difference between spirituality and religion is that religion is where you follow basically a set of rules created by whatever that religion is, whereas spirituality is more about your inner beliefs, your inner peace, your inner ideas, your inner thoughts. You don't really force anybody else. The only religion that actually follows spiritual ideas is Buddhism. They actually follow spiritual ideas. And for example, things like, Christians will say, like, after death you go to heaven. Well, a
Isn't
Buddhist
Buddhism like where you get reincarnated or something?
I was going to say, Buddhism, for example, would be after death, instead of going to heaven, you get reincarnated as something, or you come back as an animal, you come back as Mother Nature, you come back, you get reincarnated.
If you come back as a cow, then they don't kill them because they think
If
cows
reincarnation is real, I want to be reincarnated as a spider. Just think about it.
I want to be reincarnated as a bird, but anyway.
Well, try not to eat me if I'm reincarnated as a spider.
Why would someone eat a spider?
No, birds do eat spiders.
All right, give me something else that you've heard about me or thought about me.
Your thoughts of people saying that you look like Martin Bashir?
My thoughts on who?
People saying that you look like Martin Bashir.
That I look like Martin Bashir?
You look exactly like him, even for me.
So many people say this. Like, it's insane.
I just realized now.
I'm pretty sure if someone had ever saw you and they're making a Michael Jackson biopsy, they would probably hire you as Martin Bashir.
I don't know what the deal is. I don't see it at all. But
you
also,
look just like him.
It might be the glasses. So
you still look just like him.
I don't agree. But anyway, but I've gotten that a lot.
But I don't know how that's a point that you're a bad person. I mean,
Nick, what?
I said I don't see how that's a point that you're a bad person.
What, looking like Martin Bashir?
Like someone. Yeah.
I just asked him what did he think about people calling him that.
Oh, I don't care. You're supposed to, but yeah, you're supposed to give me points about me being a bad person, apparently.
Honestly, I can't even think of any besides what MJ Phantom Exposure says about you.
Okay, well, how about this? Is there anything that he said that you still believe?
Not really.
Well, there you go. That was fucking quick. Because the truth is, anybody who actually watches what I do and looks at what I do and doesn't look at edited horse shit, every single fucking person who actually watches what I do or talks to me knows I'm a great person. There's not a single, the funny thing is, every single person who has ever hated me, even before YouTube or outside of YouTube, for the past 31 years, every single fucking person who's ever hated me has been a person who didn't know me. Every single time.
What about that video with Eric talking about Beat It? Because that completely just shocked me.
You mean the stream where he was assaulting you?
No, not that one. I'm talking about the one where he said that Beat It was based off of a
What?
Oh, the Beat It Beat It theory. What about it?
What?
Do you actually believe in that? I'm a little curious.
Well, first of all, if I didn't believe in it, I wouldn't keep the video up. That's the first thing. Like, if there's a video on my page, I agree with it. If I take it down, then I change my mind.
So you believe that's what Michael wrote Beat It about?
Well, first of all, did you watch the whole thing or just Eric's part?
No, I watched the entire thing. Jaw dropped.
Okay, so you saw that there are literally clues in the video. It's not just what Eric said. I went over the video. There were clues. Like, here's a very basic question. If Beat It was not about that, why would there be a guy in a cage in the background?
I never noticed that until I watched your video.
But why would he have that if it's not about masturbation?
The only thing that never made sense to me up until that point was why the guy was shaking his head rapidly in the end of the video.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Well, an American Scheme is like, that's a breakdance move, and I'm like, no, it's not.
That guy has to be having a seizure.
How the fuck is just shaking a breakdance move?
I mean,
seizing uncontrollably is not really a breakdance move.
Regardless, I don't care if the theory gets debunked. I'm of course open to that. But based on the evidence that Eric showed me and the clues in the video, such as the guy in the cage, yeah, it's pretty telling.
I've always wondered about in the beginning of the video where some guy peeks out of his curtains. I wonder what that's about.
Repeat that again.
There's like this guy in the beginning of the video where Michael looks out of his window. There's this guy who's peeping through the curtains and pulls back quickly. I wonder what that's about.
In Beat It?
Yeah, in the beginning, like the first 30 seconds.
Oh yeah, the guy peeking through the window.
I did not notice that.
That could have something to do with it, like kidnapping or something. I don't know.
Actually, I'm really curious because I missed this part. So if one of you send me the video,
I'll
tell me
DM it
what
to you.
time, and tell me what time it's at. I want to see this.
Someone said, Dangerous Moonwalker, do you have autism or Asperger's?
Autism. I'm not sure about Asperger's though.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm not ashamed to admit that I have autism.
Mm.
Yeah, it's actually something I've embraced and I'm actually happy to have.
The only problem I have with that, and by all means, you can tell me if I'm wrong to think this. I used to think that you would use your autism as an excuse
Oh,
for the bad
God.
things you do to people.
You know, I would never think to use my gift, as I would call it, you know, as a way of means to get, you know, to, what's the word I'm looking for? Use it to my advantage or, you know, get out of situations. I would never do that. Just because I'm autistic doesn't mean that I'm going to, you know, use it to my advantage, try and abuse it. That's just wrong.
Well, that's kind of my point.
Like, I've seen people fake mental illnesses just to get whatever they want. Like, literally, someone in my class, when I was in the 5th grade, faked having a Tourette's syndrome. And I wish I had spoken up about it, but I never did. And he got.
I just realized hang on, sorry. I just realized I've been ignoring the chat completely.
Yeah, I can't even see the chat.
I haven't read anything. I'm just gonna quickly scroll down and oh, Joey's here. Hey.
Hi, Joey. This jacket's too hot for me. Hold on.
So this was supposed to be this for Jonathan, and out of nowhere, this just happened.
I'm gonna get so many views. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, you will. But I definitely want to, like, I don't know, cut this part out. Well, I don't know. No, not out, but I mean, like, upload it separately.
I can save this live stream. Hey, you mind if I save this live stream?
I haven't been recording ever since.
All of you save it and upload it. I don't care. I don't need to hide shit.
Okay.
As long as it's not edited and taken out of context like MJFE would do, I don't care.
No, I'm gonna edit. I'm not gonna edit. It's gonna be unedited. Maybe.
I mean, the whole reason
I might censor
why I decided to do this was to finally get all the shit off of my chest and to make sure that MJFE is watching. See if I might slip up.
I can tell you that MJFE watches everything we do. He literally screen recorded. First of all, he screen records all of my streams. He screen records Joey's streams.
I'm pretty sure if I gave the middle finger right now, he would probably screenshot it and put it in a new thumbnail.
What he'll honestly do, and I genuinely believe this, by tonight, go to his page. He will take a portion of this and put it up, guaranteed.
Huh?
Guaranteed. Like I can see that happening.
Matt, do you want this for your channel?
No, I don't care. I'll upload it to yours.
All right.
I feel so much better.
Oh,
is there anything else you want to talk about?
With everything that I've just talked about within the last maybe hour or so.
So,
is there anything else you wanted to talk about?
Not
the
really.
stories about you.
Somebody asks.
Okay.
Hang on, someone just what?
Jonathan.
What?
So, I was a bit iffy about these, but are the stories of you actually meeting and knowing Michael? I know they're probably not true.
No. Those are all very real.
Jonathan?
So your mother took the video from her VIP box?
Not the VIP box thing. That
I'm gonna call you out. You did not.
She actually just sat in the crowd. I'm not sure where, but I just said the VIP box.
Jonathan, yes or no? Did your mom convince him to celebrate his birthday?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just gonna say no.
Good.
All right, Jonathan. How about this? Did your mom stop Michael from going to the Twin Towers?
Partially. I guess it was an effort from both Catherine and her.
Again.
Michael had to be at the World Trade Center that day to what's the word I'm looking for?
For an
go to a business
business.
meeting to promote his new album, Invincible. And he was supposed to be in between maybe the 80th and 100th floor on the World Trade Center, wherever it was supposed to be, that restaurant. Also to return a watch and a bracelet set. But he overslept and missed the entire meeting. I guess he would have been one of the victims. I'm just thinking about it.
Yep.
I try not to think about September 11th.
Let's go to another one. You were on the stream with some guy telling him about a story where you fucked some girl.
Oh my God.
Oh,
my God.
Okay, true or bullshit?
No, it is not true. It is not a true story. Why would I openly talk about my sexual escapades?
Yeah, I think you're just a fan of my YouTube channel. She found my house.
But
a jockstrap.
I did it as a joke, but once they started seeing through my lie, I couldn't even keep my story straight anymore. But that's not true at all.
Okay, here's something.
Reaction out of people.
This is really fucking easy, and to make it very clear, stop fucking lying.
I'm just trying to rise a reaction out of people. That's how I am.
No, just stop. All of it with your mom and MJ and the sex story and the content and the everything. Just fucking stop. And by the way, the most recent video you uploaded is not called Why. It's human nature.
It's a parody.
No, it's not. It's what you uploaded is literally the song Human Nature.
I know.
Cut up. It just cut up with the word.
Someone else of another user uploaded a video of Human Nature and just titled it Why. So
yes, I'm capitalized off of it. You downloaded it and re-uploaded it.
True.
Yeah.
I thought you said it. Wait. How long
was
that
video posted? I thought it would be funny.
That was
honestly, I thought about it. How many times does Michael Jackson say "Why" in Human Nature? And I thought I would try and pinpoint them and screen record it.
Let me read the chat real quick.
If you want a song where he says the same word the most, it's probably going to be Jam.
Jonathan, unblocked.
If you're going to be Jam, DS, Why You Want to Trip on Me, or that's pretty much it.
What about Who Was It?
Nah, not nearly as much. Okay, I counted. I actually counted it when I was 15 years old. He says Jam 58 times.
Damn. But what about History?
I have a question for Jonathan.
Like the song History?
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't say the word history that much.
At least like 5 times.
Probably Smile as well.
He says it a lot, but not as much as like Jam stuff.
What's up, Joey?
All right, I have a question for Jonathan.
Oh, and Joey says the word bad. Yeah, the word bad and bad is said a lot.
Yeah.
I'm bad, really, really bad. I'm bad, I'm really, really bad. Like, it's over and over again.
Okay, so I have a question for Jonathan.
Nick.
Okay, so you said that you told everyone that it was obviously a joke, that you weren't actually touring, but when Scarabite questioned you about it, you try to play it off and then say that you're going to a press conference of some sort.
Yeah.
So
I remember the press conference too.
Yeah, you didn't tell him that he was joking, and when he started saying you're not actually going there, you blocked him.
Well, true. Yeah, I wasn't actually thinking when I did that. I mean, the concert thing, the press conference, I knew what I was doing, but I don't know. I just didn't feel like it, dealing with it, so I just blocked him. When I have enough,
you couldn't just say that you're just joking or something.
Just tell us here. Just tell us here. You simply lied about the press conference.
I lied about the press conference. I lied about going on different tours in different countries. I never leave anywhere.
If you're joking about something, make it a bit more clear.
I thought it was clear enough.
It didn't really seem like a joke.
Do I need to say something else here? Let's be honest about one other thing. When you were saying these things to people like Scarabite and many others, you were not joking. You actually wanted to convince them that you really were going to a press conference.
Yeah, I believe in P.T. Barnum's philosophy. All news is good news, or all press is good press.
It's not really true, though.
Well,
you can get some publicity when you do these things, but when people realize that you are being dishonest or whatever, they walk away. Like, here's a question. Do you ever look at your like and dislikes on your videos?
All the time.
And you don't see a problem there?
Yeah,
Do you
I
know,
see a problem there. I'm trying to fix it now.
Do you know why they get such high dislikes?
Yes. Do I have to say it?
Well, actually, yeah. I want to make sure that you know.
Because I lie too much. I'm a pathological liar.
Do you actually think, well, admit that, do you actually admit to being a pathological liar?
In some situations, yeah.
You do know what a pathological liar is, right?
Not exactly.
Oh, fuck me. A pathological liar means that you lie so much you start to believe your own lies to be true.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely not that.
How
Well,
about a chronic liar?
problem.
How about a chronic liar?
Yeah, that's much better. Chronic liar. That would definitely make a good song title. Chronic liar. What?
Alright.
I mean, look, I'm not here because I haven't been insulting or attacking or anything, but I think you know, and it should be obvious why, and even understandable. I do not like.
I'm sorry. I was just dying. I left for just a second. I come back to. Do you know what a pathological liar is? No.
I don't know everything, but I do know a lot.
I can give you partial forgiveness once everything's deleted.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
That you don't own.
Oh boy, what is this question right here?
I literally can't see any of the comments right now.
Oh, one other thing. Here's just some advice now. When you make a dance video, can you stop doing moves from MJ the Experienced?
Oh yeah, I said that.
Look, I'm trying to break away from that, but it just happens.
Here, okay,
Like the Who Is It thing is entirely the fucking game.
I'm gonna say something I'm gonna say something about what I DM'd him about it. I told him, so every time you do like performance, he would do a Wii, like the experience dance move. And he said, "Oh,
Yeah,
I was kind of raised on that. I was kind of raised on that game, so.
Me too.
I was too,
yeah,
but it didn't stick with
but
me.
if you want to
know?
learn to dance, if you want to learn to dance better, watch Michael's concerts.
I did watch his concerts.
He
literally
did.
every day. I'm watching at least one or two of his concerts.
I played that game so much whenever it first came out or whatever, but it didn't stick with me to where, like, when I was filming, I was doing.
He
know,
did say
Maybe if they
that.
kept the iOS Android port on the Google Play stores and App stores, maybe we would actually still be playing it. Because that was a good game. Well,
the game is fun, but it's ridiculous. Like things like Speed Demon were a joke.
And it was for fun.
I mean, I love the alternate outfits that they had on the PS Vita and the 3DS and the iOS ports, but the Xbox port is just I can't even.
Oh, I hate
what even is it?
Wii was the best, but Xbox was the worst.
No, PS3 is the best version. It has literally almost every song on there.
The PS3 version is
it's just maybe 3 to 5 songs more, but it feels more complete like that.
It's 4 songs more.
What songs were they?
Stranger in Moscow, another part of me, Blood on the Dance Floor, and wait. Stranger in Moscow, Blood on the Dance Floor, another part of me, and
I Just Can't Stop Loving You.
Yes, that's right. I think, yeah.
Okay, something that really made me mad is instead of Blood on the Dance Floor on the Wii.
Vinyl pictures on them as well.
What, Nicholas?
I said and what made me mad is because instead of, on the Wii version, instead of having Blood on the Dance Floor, they gave us money. What do you want us to do with money? Okay.
I love money.
Money was a weird choice.
MJFE is definitely going to take that out of context when I said that I love money.
Oh boy.
You know what? I'm gonna say it for him. If you're listening, I love money. I'm very greedy. I love money.
Oh boy, that's gonna get taken out of context, even though you're joking.
Anyway, I'm gonna go in a bit. Is there anything else you want to know or ask?
Oh, Dennis Bogart, do you actually have a job in that place that you were talking about?
Yeah, I have a job.
What's the job?
I'm working at a music store. I've been
Oh,
working
nice.
at the music store for a couple of weeks now.
For
Is it
real?
like a record store or like? you sell
No, it's
stuff?
actually a music store. They do sell records, but it's not a very good selection. They have guitars, a couple of drums, saxophones, flutes, pianos, a lot of guitars. They do lessons there, but I'm just mainly there cleaning the instruments.
All right.
Hmm.
So do you actually have that place in Alaska or whatever?
I don't live in Alaska. Who
You said
told
you
you that
had
I
some
live in
place in
Alaska?
Alaska.
I live
You
in
said you had
Georgia.
caught in Alaska or something.
I've never been to Alaska.
You said earlier in the
I've never
stream.
thought about living there. I live in Atlanta, Georgia.
All right.
All right. I guess that's.
Alaska. I don't believe that.
Oh yeah.
Maybe you misspoke instead of saying Atlanta, you said Alaska. Maybe you just misspoke.
Did I ever say Alaska?
I
Maybe
thought-
I'm a mistake, but
maybe I misheard. Maybe I
I've
misheard.
only stayed on the East Coast. I've never really left unless it was on vacation.
All right, can I go now?
Go.
All right.
You're
Bye-bye.
excused.
All right, I'm gonna go have sex with Steph. Bye.